Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Game Aim Plus, where my aiming is gaming. I'm your host, the boy G, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Alright, in this video, I'm gonna talk about how Nintendo's behind, but winning. Yes, I know, that sounds extremely confusing. How the heck are Nintendo behind and they're winning? I'm gonna tell you how. Okay, yes, Nintendo is behind in the specs, in the technology, in the graphics, in the this, in the that. Yeah, we know that, okay? Nintendo's always been behind. You know what? But it never stopped Nintendo from winning, alright? Nintendo has always been winning. Did they have a down point in the gaming, the whole gaming competition thing? Yeah, they did at one point, the Wii U didn't do that well. That's cool. That was a little setback. It was a little confusing for people. They didn't know what it was. That's perfectly fine. Alright? Nintendo comes back with the Nintendo Switch. Bada bing, bada boom. Nintendo is back on top again, taking over the world all over again with no issues, okay? With something different, unique, and something that nobody has ever done yet. To that capacity, and actually made it a success. Alright? Nintendo. So Nintendo is behind in graphics. Who cares? Guess what? Nintendo is ahead of you guys in everything else, alright? They're selling more than the PS4 did. They're selling more than the PlayStation 5, more than, Xbox One, Series S, Series X, all of that, And no hate on Xbox, because we know Xbox and Nintendo are perfectly good friends, but I'm gonna have to get at Xbox in this video as well, because of the little Xbox fans and the people that go with the graphic teams, okay? The people that are graphics over gameplay. Alright, those people. I don't like those people. That's the new generation of people, the graphics over gameplay. Alright, if the graphics ain't good in a game, they check it out, see the trailer, oh, the graphics are whack, oh, that game's gonna be trash, I'm not buying that, That's what you care about, okay? Those people that only care about the graphics. Alright, here we go. I got a perfectly good example for you guys. A bunch of Nintendo games. There's a bunch of them, okay? The Nintendo games have sold way more copies than PlayStation games, way more than Xbox games, especially their first party games. Yeah, Nintendo's first party games, they're selling way better than PlayStation first party games. I'll tell you that right now, and definitely more than Xbox, but once again, it ain't even mostly about Xbox, it's mostly about the PlayStation people and the PlayStation, because technically, PlayStation is technically on top because of the PlayStation 2. It is still the most sold gaming console in gaming history at 150 something million units sold. That's cool. Nintendo Switch is right behind you, okay, with 140 something million. They're right behind you. Alright, if they lowered their price, it would get there even faster, but we're not going to get on that right now. But what I'm saying is, they're just about on top. There is no other console right now that has sold more than the Nintendo Switch. They're still selling ridiculously, and their games are still selling ridiculously, especially the first parties, okay? Mario, the Zelda, the Pokemons, the Kirbys, the this, the that, all the games that they have. Alright, Animal Crossing, all of them things, their first party games sell way better than PlayStation. Okay? And they always have. Even if the graphics are behind, or even if the console isn't selling as much as the PlayStation console or the Xbox console. Alright? Because you know why? Because the people that buy Nintendos, they don't care about that. They're not like 100% on, oh my god, graphics over gameplay. No, we're gameplay over graphics, okay? That's what this team is all about, alright? Nintendo. Alright, and they're definitely over gaming, over DVD, Blu-ray players too. Alright, because most of you people that only get those consoles only get it for Blu-rays, DVDs, and the streaming services. Come on, let's be honest here. Alright, and for the same 5 games you all get it for. Alright, can you imagine? Did you know that Nintendo, they can literally just take over the entire gaming company, the entire gaming industry, okay, with no issues and no problems if they really wanted to, like that? Literally like that. They're owning you guys now with a console that is behind, okay, with the technology. A console that's behind with the graphics, behind with the frames per second, behind with the resolution, okay? They're supposedly behind in all of these things, but we're still ahead of you guys and Nintendo is still winning. You guys are mad. Okay, there's a lot of, these the Sony ponies and the Xbox whatever they're gonna call those guys. Okay, these people that care about the graphics, they're coming at the Nintendo Switch, the new specs of the Nintendo Switch 2 that has come out. Supposedly that they're the specs and the frames per second and the this and that and what the graphics are gonna be. And people are still saying, oh, wow, Nintendo, they're still not going to support 4K graphics. Oh, wow, oh, they're trash. Oh, they're so behind. No, we're not. We're ahead of you. Nintendo's ahead of you. This guy, the people that are commenting. Okay, they are not behind. They're behind by choice. All right, by literally choice. Nintendo can literally just take over everything. You think they can? You think Nintendo can't just make a super duper ultimate Nintendo console with 4K running at 160 frames plus 180 frames per second? Revolution at the highest. The resolution is ridiculous. Nobody can match this. This console is the ultimate console. Can handle any graphics, any game. 2K, Madden, Call of Duty, Ghost Recon, whatever other games that come out. We can even take on your own games if we really wanted to. Oh, Uncharted, God of War. We can beat them all of the graphics. Nintendo can make a system that can handle 4K. They can make a system that can handle 8K. They can make a PlayStation 5 Pro. They can make a Nintendo Switch Double Pro X 4K, 8K. They can make that. They choose not to. It's too easy. It's too easy. Okay? You ever heard of the phrase, follow the innovators, not the imitators? Shout out to Smack URL. Okay? Follow the innovators, not the imitators. The innovators, the ones that are creative, unique, different. They do new things. They don't copy everybody else. They don't follow nobody else. They follow their own lane. They're in their lane. They don't drift to the PlayStation lane. They don't drift to the Xbox lane. All right? They don't know. They bang at the beat of their own drum, whatever that phrase is. All right? Nintendo could easily make a super powerful console. All right? That's not handheld. They can make a super powerful one that can keep up and be better than PlayStation 5 Pro or the next PlayStation 6. And that way they can have their Nintendo games, and then they can still get all of the third-party games that the PlayStation and the Xbox are getting. Okay, they can do that. Okay, they can get all the Call of Duties, all of the Maddens, all of the 2Ks, all of the Super Baseball graphic games, all the Super Car games with the mega duper graphics, all of the crazy Doom, Eternal Masters of all the crazy games. They can get all of that if they really wanted to. But they don't, because they don't want to. Alright? They make what they want to make, how they want to make it, and they're still doing phenomenal. Okay? They're still doing great. All of those graphics that you guys have, PlayStation, Xbox, and your first party games can still not even match the sales of a Nintendo first party game. All those graphics. You spend 5 to 7 years to make this super duper game where you can see the people, every hair in their mustache, every single thing in their eyes, okay, every single hair on their head, every sweat glands, everything, all of this, okay, all of that, all these cool, the wrinkles and everything cool. You spend all that money, all that time on those games, and they don't even reach the amount that a Super Mario Odyssey reaches, or a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not even the Animal Crossing New Horizons. Those graphics is basic. They're basic, okay? These graphics, Nintendo, no matter how good the PlayStation and the Xbox graphics are, that does not mean that the graphics on the Nintendo Switch are bad. See, the thing is with this generation, I hate this generation of gamers. Alright, you guys are spoiled, unappreciative, ungrateful, selfish, and I feel like y'all lost your memory. There was a time where y'all felt like, oh my god, Nintendo 64 graphics were the best. There was a time where, oh my god, GameCube, oh PlayStation 2, these graphics are the best. Oh my god, Xbox graphics are the best. Oh, Sega Dreamcast, oh my god, these are the best. So there was, of course now y'all don't feel like that. I still feel like the graphics on N64 are still really good. Okay, of course, they're not the graphics that the Switch has or the PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay, there's not those graphics. But it doesn't matter because you know why? A lot of those games were really good. It isn't, the graphics back then don't take away from Super Mario 64. It doesn't take away from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It doesn't take away from Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, or all of these amazing games that came out back then. It doesn't take away from them just because their graphics aren't as good as the ones that are now. Alright? We can still enjoy a Super Mario World on Super Nintendo. Are those, since those graphics on a Super Nintendo aren't as good as a PlayStation 5, those games are bad now? No, to this new generation, yeah, probably, because you people are trash. You people are garbage. Alright, you guys are. Not the graphics on the Switch. The Switch graphics are perfect. To me, they're perfectly fine. Alright, the Nintendo Switch 2 could come out with the new Super Mario Odyssey 2, or whatever it's going to be. It can have the same graphics as a Super Mario Odyssey, and guess what? everybody would still buy it. I would buy it with no issue. Even if it was the same exact graphics. Okay, if they raised up the frames per second, cool. They raised up the resolution, cool. That's all we need. You raise that stuff up, we don't care. The graphics can still look like the PlayStation, okay, it can still look like the Nintendo Switch graphics on the Nintendo Switch 2. People would still buy it. Nintendo, especially Nintendo fans, would still buy it. All right, because the games are still going to be good, and there ain't no other console that you can get Mario, Pokemon, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Kirby, Star Fox, Metroid, Animal Crossing, Splatoon. Like there ain't no other system you can get these amazing first-party games that are selling better than the PlayStation and the Xbox's super duper graphically enhanced systems. Ooh. I'm tired of people talking about that and saying that they think that these people that comment that are from PlayStation and from Xbox that comment on stuff with Nintendo that they're behind and they're this and they're that and da da da. It doesn't matter. We're not behind because we're in the lead. Nintendo is literally in the lead. How are they behind? Okay, like I said, by the graphics, frames per second, resolution, cool. They're behind by choice. By choice. Okay? That's what people from the other side of the fence, that's what you guys need to understand. Like I said, Nintendo could make a super elite 4K, 8K console if they wanted to, like that. Okay, they could knock PlayStation and Xbox out of the water like that. Blow them right out of the water with no issues. We already beat y'all at first party games like this all the time with no issues. With sales of video games like this all the time. Nintendo could make a powerful console if they want to. But they want to keep it going with this home console and handheld thing. There's only so much power you can put into a handheld, console. There's only so much power you can put. If they put too much, it's gonna overheat it. It's gonna overcook it. It's gonna overdo it. Okay, the battery power isn't gonna even be that serious. It's gonna die in like an hour, and then you guys are gonna complain about that. Oh man, no, now it dies in an hour. Oh no, but the little handheld got 4K, but now it dies in an hour. Now that's the problem. Now there's only so much they can do with the technology they can now. But if they want, they could actually get the technology now to make it just a home console and smoke PlayStation and Xbox. What would PlayStation and Xbox do if Nintendo had an exact console that's the exact same power as them and got the exact same third-party games as them at the exact same day with no problem on a brand new ultimate Nintendo console? They would die. They would lose. It would be over. Because then people could get a Nintendo console with the same graphics, getting the same third-party games that these people get all the time. They don't change. They get the same games all the time. If they would just go get a Nintendo, get those same third-party games, and then guess what? Now they can get the Mario games, the Zelda games, the Pokemon games, the this games, the that game, the Mario Karts, the Mario Parties, with no issue, because everything now is on one console, except for the first-party games on the Xbox and the PlayStation that don't even sell that well. I mean, they sell good, they just don't sell as good as Nintendo first-party games. And it is what it is. You can go, oh, you're lying. You're lying. No, PlayStation first-party games sell more than... No, they don't. You want to go look it up? Go ahead. I think the most sold game on the PlayStation 4 was like God of War, and that was like only 20 mil. Maybe. Okay? Super Mario Odyssey has about 30 million. Okay. Breath of the Wild has over 30 million. Animal Crossing New Horizons has about like 40, 50 million copies sold. Mario Kart has about like 80 million sold. Do you want me to keep going? Don't even get me into the Pokemon. Because I ain't outselling Pokemon games. I can tell you that right now. Don't get me started. I had to rant. I had to go crazy because this is driving me crazy. The Nintendo Switch 2, whatever it's going to look like, whatever the specs are going to be, whatever it's going to be, it's going to be phenomenal. Even if it doesn't support 4K, it's still going to be an HD amazing console that's going to be a home and a handheld masterpiece with amazing first-party games that cannot be matched at any level. And they're going to get a whole bunch of brand new third-party games and other companies that are going to bring games to their Switch because it's going to have new graphics, better resolution, better frames per second. It's going to have all that. Even if it doesn't have 4K, 8K, it's going to do great, guys. It's going to do phenomenal. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to get like 3 or 4 of them. Because I have to, because I got kids. Nintendo could literally take over the entire gaming industry with no issue. They're sparing PlayStation and Xbox. They are literally sparing you guys by taking an entirely different road. So PlayStation, Xbox, especially PlayStation, if y'all get cocky, thank Nintendo. That's what you need to do. Thank you, Nintendo, for not bringing a console that matches or surpasses ours in graphic capability. Because we know that your first-party games are better than ours, PlayStation. We apologize. That's how y'all need to apologize, PlayStation. Xbox, you don't really need to because y'all kind of teammates with Nintendo. Y'all already faced the facts. You know they're the best. You know they're awesome. You know that. So we're glad you understand that. Now PlayStation needs to understand that. They could get blown out of the water like this at any time by Nintendo. Remember that. Keep that in mind, PlayStation. They could do it if they want to. But they're taking a different road because that's what they want to do. Them. Nintendo the best. Even if they don't have the most, the console that's #1 that sold the most. Nice job, PlayStation 2. You're smart for putting a DVD player in that. That's what happened. PlayStation, that's why that sold so much, because at that time, DVD players were very expensive. They were like, what? The DVD player was like $600. PlayStation 2 was about $200 or $300. And it had a DVD player with it. Come on. Y'all think about that. Even if you weren't a gamer, you would buy a PlayStation before a DVD player. Because it was cheaper and smarter. You did a good job with that PlayStation. I see what you did. That was super intelligent. Can you imagine if Nintendo put like a DVD player or Blu-ray in their consoles? And had every single streaming service? Oh man, you guys would be over. They don't even do that. They're still they're still winning. But they haven't had not one console with a DVD player ever. Think about that. I don't know. I'm done. I went too far already. I've done enough. I had to rant. I had to go over. I had to talk about this because you people are on the other side of the whole graphics over gameplay team. They're just wild. You're just wild. There's a bunch of games that don't even have as good graphics as those super powered graphically games that you guys play, and then the lower graphic games, they're better games all around, and they sell more, and they don't take as long. Might sit here for 5 to 7 years to make a game, and then it sucks if they don't even sell that good. Good luck with that. All that time y'all waste. That's too much time. Anyways, whatever. I'm done. I'm out. You guys let me know what you think about this. Put it in the comments. How do you feel about Nintendo being behind, or if they're leading, or if they're winning, or if PlayStation's better, or Xbox, or this or that? Are you team graphics over gameplay, or gameplay over graphics? Alright, do you follow the innovators or the imitators? You let me know. Put it in the comments. Talk to your boy. And let's chitty chat. But yeah, there you go, guys. Game Aim Plus. Please subscribe. Click that little bell button. That way, every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone. Like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you in the next one. Booyah! Woo!